What makes a happy marriage? Yeah, a lot of people ask that question. Is it doing what your wife tells you to all the time? Some people would tell you that. No, that's not what it is. That does help. However, what makes a happy marriage? Well, define happy. A lot of people have definitions for words that I may not have, you may not have. Happy. Let me explain happy and joy filled. Okay, so happy means situationally, we can be happy because happy means the externals controlling how I feel. Where when I'm filled with joy, the external can't contribute to that. That's already there. Now, if you want a sustainable, wonderful, commitment filled marriage, it takes commitment. Yeah. If you want a long marriage that's happy, that's fulfilling, that meets the needs of both partners, it takes commitment. There's going to be bad, there's going to be good. I marry people, I am a pastor. In the marriage vows, it says what you're going to go through, good and bad, rich and poor. Do you really mean that? See, the problem is now a lot of people get married for the wrong reason. They're lonely, they want money, they need a place to live, they want to have sex. The sex is great, let's get to it. Um, they both lied to each other. And when they got married, they actually had to figure out who they were. Instead of, I like the way they used to do it 2 or 3 thousand years ago. You were with each other for a year prior to any type of sexual relations, and you got to know each other and each other's family and got to know the situation. Boy, if we took the time to get to know each other, what could it be like? Well, my marriage is wonderful. Has it always been? No. We had to know each other. We had to work through some stuff, rich and poor, good and bad. Is there good and bad in every marriage? Yes. Is there feast and famine? Yes. What do you do during those times? If you're not committed to the other person, you won't make it through those times because you'll be ready to hit the exit button. Why? Well, if you didn't get married for love, best friend, can't live without them, so to speak, and you're not committed to that situation, then you're not going to stay. What would be the point? You're not committed anyway. They're kind of disposable. Let me move on. That's why people have, if you look at actors on Wikipedia, you sit and count some of their marriages 3, 4, 5. I saw one that was 7, excluding Liz Taylor. Um, she double dipped, so it was really, I think, 6. Um, but a lot of people just get remarried all the time. Well, they don't know who they are. So if you want a happy marriage, do your spouse a favor and figure out who you are prior to marriage. You don't have to get married to figure out who you are. Figure out why you're here, what your purpose is, what you're supposed to be doing, why God made you, and then marry somebody that God's placed you with. If you do that, again, nobody has a problem with free marriage. Nobody. That's you got to stop reading romance novels and watching Hallmark movies. That's not real. There's a reason why, was it 300 Hallmark movies a year and it's got the same plot, just different actors. I think I don't watch those. I can honestly say I've never seen one Hallmark movie, but I see all the memes on Instagram. So it's got to be true, right? But it's commitment. So if you want to get married, figure out who you are first. It's not fair to the other person for you to do on the marriage training. Figure out who you are, marry somebody that complements that, and be committed. And if you're committed, you can get through anything. A lot of people like to say love conquers all. Does it? There's only one person who can love unconditionally, and that's our Creator. Outside of that, we're human beings. We don't have unconditional love. He can, we don't. Now, we can do some of that through the Holy Spirit, but still, we're still human. There's only one perfect person. I ain't him, and neither are you. So just do commitment. If you do that, you'll win if you want to. All right. Like and subscribe. Also, you can go by my website, scotferrell.com. Take care.